Hey kitties, how's it going? This is Dil Divine here of Abundant Insights, and I'm coming at you today with a new moon reading. It is March 24th, 2020, at least it is for me right now here in India. And I just felt inspired to put another video out and tap into this new moon energy. Before I get started, I just want to thank all of my supporters out there who have been encouraging me, giving me great feedback, rolling with me on this process of these homemade videos and accepting it. I'm really, really grateful for all of your love, all of your affirmations, all your support. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. It is critical that I ask you to do that, and it's critical that you do that. This way, I can start showing up in rankings and circulating this message with the broader collective. So please like, share, and subscribe. With that being said, before I start pulling the cards, I kind of wanted to go over just a little bit of the information about the Aries new moon right now that I found while doing some research on Instagram. I'll be sure to tag the Instagram profiles in the description box below with the profiles I received information from, because cite your sources, and it does take a village and a tribe, and I am not an astrologer. So some of the key themes we want to think about just right off the bat, it is a new moon. So this is the time for us to really be setting intentions, getting clear on what we want, setting these goals, being bold with our requests, being bold with our visions as well. That was another theme that came up a lot. The boldness, as in go big. Don't play it small. This is a new moon in Aries, and we know Aries has this very strong, like warrior, conqueror, expansion kind of energy. Like you can kind of think about setting your target on something and going for it. There we are. That's really important. This is also a dark moon, according to @OldWorldRichcraft on Instagram. This is a dark moon, which means we should also really be leveraging this time for stillness, contemplation, and reflecting on what do we need to banish and really get rid of our lives. I loved seeing that. With this Aries energy, we are going to have a lot of decisive, fiery, passionate action. So what you really set your target on, you're gonna go for it. Like ride that fiery wave. It is time to move forward. It is time to charge into spring. That just came out in a lot of different readings and sources that I found. In addition to the theme of new beginnings, okay? And sudden endings, I liked Old World Witchcraft with this tower energy, saying a lot of stuff is breaking down or moving so quickly with the tower energy, like in the tarot, and it is clearing so much out of the way that does not serve you. So if you feel things ending, or if you're noticing certain situations or relationships falling away, it is because it is gearing you up to be on your path, really in alignment with what your highest self is really trying to bring towards you, so you can have a greater level of liberation and freedom. These are other major themes of this time period, of this astrological event: liberation and freedom. Let's see what else we got. So many good things. And I also wanted to point out the fact that according to the Astro Lotus, Saturn is in Aquarius as of March 21st, and this is going to last until March 7th, 2023. So this is a long period of time in which Saturn will be in Aquarius. Saturn is the planet of karmic discipline and rewards, responsibility, balancing things out, weighing the scales, really trying to figure out, okay, who did what, who deserves what, let's, give them the appropriate consequences and or rewards as the universe sees fit. Aquarius is a sign, according to the Astro Lotus, of innovation and liberation. So if you're feeling more creative lately, if you feel like letting your creativity flow out of you, breaking free, you want to share certain things with the world beyond yourself, you are feeling that energy for a reason, and it's very strong to have that with the Aquarian energy plus this new moon in Aries. So that's why you've been seeing folks like myself really pushing ourselves to not procrastinate or delay creating content, sharing our messages, sharing our light, our energy, our services, our gifts. It's super important that we do that right now. And what's also coming through, because of this really strong energy of Saturn and Aquarius fusing, we're not only focusing on having a goal and going for it, we are also focusing on having a purpose. I really love this description. Having a purpose that is in alignment with raising the vibration or contributing to the collective consciousness. This means doing something that will have a greater impact than just for your own benefit. So being of service, sharing. Now, I'm not saying take the you out of it. You need the you in it so that it comes from a place of true love and passion and unique creativity. I'm just saying that we are being called to leverage our gifts, skills, talents, crafts, you name it, and take it beyond, just the walls around us, just beyond the person in the mirror, okay? It is time to speak out loud and let things flow. Feeling it in my heart, in my throat chakra right now, as well as my heart clearly. So make sure you are expressing and sharing the love and sharing your gifts. And the obstacles that you encounter during this period are going to be overcome for that greater sense of freedom. And lastly, a little bit of information from @Astrology by Lyra. I really like this one because I think it spoke directly to a lot of the fear and negative energy that is surrounding us right now here in the general collective, with this virus, with everything that's going on with borders, travel, politics, the economy, like you name it. Every aspect of our lives individually and collectively are being radically disrupted, you could say right now. And so Lyra posts, acceptance of the end of the world as we know it is kind of the energy right now. But we're doing so with an increasing sense of calm and just being fine. In order to receive this calm or really tap into it, though, we have to have acceptance and making sure that we're surrendering to what is happening. So when I say surrender, I don't mean burying your head in the sand, stopping yourself from staying afloat of critical and important information, following the guidance that's being issued out there. No, what I'm saying is surrender to the fact that everything happens for a reason. Have faith that you shall overcome this and make it to the other side. You are exactly where you are meant to be. Leverage this time to really go into yourself, connect with your highest self, and work on things that give you light and give you life and give you joy. Do shadow work and exploration as well. Really investigate your deeper and denser emotions. Why do certain things bother you? How can you use this time to release things that do not serve you? Clearing up space for things that do. Set bold new intentions. Take a step backwards from all of this dense energy and start looking at the bigger picture. Beholding new opportunities, seizing them, resisting procrastination. Go and uncover and recover your rainy day projects and just thrive. Like, put your energy, go all out. Like, don't let the fact that you're indoors mean that you can't I don't want to say produce because that sounds so capitalistic, but don't let being indoors say that you can't create. There we go. When I'm talking about produce, though, I'm talking about like produce from your own art space, like not like, the tragic kind. Because Lyra's saying, new horizons are opening up, so we must be bold and thrive and really seize it, take advantage of it. Look at all the different ways people are leveraging technology to be creative, going online, sharing their gifts, sharing their talent. You can and are more than welcome to be amongst them if that calls out to you or if you're debating it. This is your confirmation. Yes, go for it. So with that being said, I think that's enough little astrological background and introduction. So I'm going to get ready to jump right into the reading. Again, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And if you are interested in a personal reading, I am taking those now, as well as accepting donations to help sustain me, both with my bills back in the States, as well as my livelihood out here in India. So please be sure to check out the description box below with those links, and check out my Ko-fi page where you can request a commission for a personal reading and or donate a cappuccino to me. And abundant insights. All right, thanks so much. I love y'all, and let's jump right in. All right, y'all. So thank you once again for joining me for our new moon in Aries reading. I just want to take a moment. I apologize. I know it isn't the best quality. I'm actually using a bed, not a table, so the angle's a little awkward. I know the zoom isn't perfect. I'm going to do my best to show you all the cards, and I will take a picture, I promise, at the end of this. This way you can see it in a higher quality online. But yes, I have received some feedback about that, and I want to thank you for it. And please bear with me. This channel is definitely going to improve over time. So with that being said, let's jump right in. I'm going to start off today with our Energy Oracle. All right, so this is by Sandra and Taylor. Pardon the glare. But yes, we're going to use these energy oracle cards to see what is the key theme energy that this new moon wants the general collective to kind of think about at this time. All right, so let's begin with a shuffle, of course. Really curious, what does this new moon in Aries entail for us? What do we need to discuss as a collective? What is the insight we need to know, please? And thank you, Spirit. And for those of you who are, setting new moon's intentions, if you feel comfortable with it, please leave a comment down below. Let us know what you are working on manifesting, and then perhaps, we can all give each other a like and a little blessing upon those intentions so that they manifest by the full moon or in divine timing. Collective support, right? Collective manifestation. All right, dear Spirit, dear sacred moon. Oh, wow. This card was the bottom of the deck. Wow, that really wants to. Okay. Nice start. So to begin, we have card number 8. This is indecision, y'all. Indecision. So we can see a figure looking like Little Red Riding Hood at a crossroads, right? Trying to figure out which way to go. Both markers show the word unknown, the left sign and the right sign, and I see butterflies in both directions. And there's the falling leaves. It looks like it was a wintry tree, right? But then there's leaves falling, which I don't know. Sorry if it's not autofocused. But it's to me, this is signifying the changing of the seasons. That kind of energy coming out of winter. But now we're wondering, okay, which way do we want to go? And the fact that the bottom of the deck energy here, so we have card number 27, walking away. There is a butterfly floating in this card as well, which signifies transformation, change, rebirth, coming out of the cocoon, coming out of the chrysalis. So it's 8 followed by a 9. So for me, 8 is a number about strength, abundance, and manifestation, as well as, infinity, the circulation of life and energy and flow. And then 9 is typically a number surrounding endings, closing of a cycle, completion. They're following each other. The fact that it's indecision with walking away at the bottom of the deck, and the bottom of the deck, the overarching energy is walking away. What I'm getting for those of y'all who are tuning into and resonating with this is you are clear that there's, the ending of a cycle or chapter is happening right now. You are ready or really looking to move forward, taking one final look back, at where you've been, what's been going on recently, a final glance at the past, but you're already really beyond the gate. So you're already walking away. I feel pretty confident that y'all have made a decision. So it's more so you've walked away, right? And now you've gone a little bit beyond the gate, but now you're like, okay, but which way do I want to go? Where am I headed? Which path should I focus my energy and action, upon? Yes, this is why you're being called to have strength, right? You've had the ending, but you need to be strong and figure out which way you're going to go. Because this is new and uncharted territory for you. That's why both paths are unknown. You've pretty much walked away from what was, your comfort zone, the place that you felt most familiar and safe. And now you're really wondering, okay, what comes next? Which is really interesting because I'm pretty sure in one of those astrology descriptions, this idea of being at a crossroads came up in one of their descriptions as well. So I would say, especially because here, the butterfly on the right is a white butterfly, the butterfly on the left is yellow. There's no right or wrong between these two, at least it's not obvious on this card at this time. But what I'm getting is, so white, sometimes, people associate more with spirit, spiritual communication, angels, things of that nature. Yellow very much so gives me solar plexus energy, this solar energy forward movement, tapping a bit into our fire. So those are both two really good and compelling directions. So in reality, the goal should be trying to figure out, okay, where's the united one? Where's the one that sparks my passion and fire, but that is also spiritually aligned and attuned, guided by spirit, supported by spirit. So it sounds like this time is definitely where you need to set strong intentions. But prior to that, or kind of like what I want to call it, the homework for that, to prepare you for that, is maybe carving out some time to really tune into yourself and ask yourself, okay, who am I? What do I like? What do I really want? What do I need? And then when you figure out how you want to feel or what you want to experience, then going deeper and asking yourself, okay, how are some ways I can embody that? How are some ways I can experience that? And being bold with those visions, with those requests from your spiritual team, from your guides, from the universe. I think you're being called to tap more into your imagination and your spiritually backed imagination, your manifestation powers and abilities. Yeah. All right, let's not belabor that point anymore. Let's get some tarot cards to clarify, though. So for this one, I'm going to be using the Mystic Mondays Tarot. Okay, this is by Grace Duong. And let's get into it. All right, so I'm going to start off. Let's clarify indecision, please, and thank you, Spirit. Card number 8, indecision. Dude, Archangel Ragwell. Yeah, I don't know why Archangel Ragwell just came into my mind and slipped off the tongue. So Archangel Ragwell deals with like relationships, balancing out harmony, helping to end and clear away conflict and confrontation. So yeah, maybe y'all are dealing with people and that's come to a close, and now that that's over, the dust is settled, maybe you're figuring out, okay, where do I go on from here? Where do I move from here? Perhaps. All right, let's take one more card for indecision, please, and thank you, spirit guides and angels. One more clarification for indecision. Let's do some more shuffles. Nice. And don't worry, I will explain the cup that popped out momentarily. I just want to see what goes along with it. Oh, wow. Oh, we got 2. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. Oh. All right. So I'll put these more towards the center for now. So remember, this is clarifying indecision. So first out the gate, we had the 10 of Cups. Okay. Pardon the glare as I catch the camera. 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups is all about emotional fulfillment. 10 is at the end of at least number-wise, at the end of a suit in the tarot before we get into the court cards. So 9s, I like to explain to folks all the time, so pardon me, you're going to hear this in all of my videos when I differentiate 9 versus 10 endings, but 9s kind of represent, if you're thinking about being a senior in your high school, 9 is the last day of classes, 10 is your graduation day. So one is like, the ending, but the next one is like the full recognition, the celebration, the digestion, acceptance of that ending. So when we get to the 10 of Cups, this is like shared emotional fulfillment, positive relationships, really fulfilling connections, being with others. This is usually where you see either like, the happy family or happy family and friends. It can also refer to a happy partnership and a relationship as well. But essentially your connections feel really good right now. Positive energy and love is flowing to and through you in your communal and interpersonal spaces. And you're just feeling really emotionally satisfied. So this is so interesting. Then we got the 2 of Cups. So this card is traditionally associated with like relationships, new partnerships, romantic partnerships, intimate partnerships. Not exclusively that. This could be a positive new friendship or business relationship sometimes as well. But when it comes to business, it's more so the emotionally fulfilling end of it. So this is saying that it would be a very good feeling partnership. It's not necessarily talking to the material rewards of it just yet, but it is saying it feels really good. It's very fluid. It's a good energetic elemental balance between you and this person. Look at the way they're sharing and exchanging cups, like really intimate. This contrasting colors though, which is amazing. Yeah, this is just really beautiful. And then we get the star card, number 17. The star card is about making a wish or wishes coming true. Big card for healing. Healing and balancing. It's like almost like miraculous healing and balancing coming in. You can kind of think of like a wish coming true, a wish being made upon a star. So if some of y'all have been basically praying for healing in some of your relationships, praying for a bit of a happy ever after sort of feeling, connection, relationship, like what I'm getting, especially because this came off of indecision, which is really interesting. If some of y'all are kind of debating about, and I did have Archangel Raguel that came through, which was all about relationships. So this card is definitely building on that narrative and energy. What I'm getting is that if you are kind of torn between forgiving someone, allowing someone back into your life, is it worth it? Is it in alignment? You know, is this universally supported? Is this wise? Or is it, or maybe, you know, you got into a big confrontation or tension and it's kind of, it's going to take some miraculous support and divine intervention for the healing to occur. I am seeing this reconciliation happening, or at least being possible, if you surrender to it, if you allow it, if you believe it. So with this new moon, if it is your intention to heal, to move forward, to forgive, give it to the universe, give it to the divine. Allow them to come in and bless you with these healing waters and this cosmic energy and ray. All of these cards are so super positive. And it's all this cups and water imagery, because on the traditional star card there involves water. So there is so much emotional healing and satisfaction going on here. Now, if this isn't resonating with you about something about reconciliation with someone from the past, you know, if that's not really where you're at, then the other narrative I could see for some of you out there is debating upon moving towards a new person. So maybe there's somebody who's either popped up on your radar, they've come through recently, and you're kind of wondering like, is this a good potential relationship, a good connection? Like, should I explore it? Should I go down this path? You know, should I move towards someone else? Or should I move, you know, on my own? Like, stay independent, stay doing my own thing. Kind of like setting it up that way. The universe is saying that if you are putting any energy towards seriously considering moving towards a person, it will be an emotionally fulfilling relationship, an emotionally fulfilling connection. It will be divinely blessed. It will reveal itself to be something that you've wished for, that you've prayed for, that you've manifested. You have to allow it. Make sure you're doing your own healing and releasing at this time with this new moon though. So let go of your baggage, clear things out, really create space for this love to manifest and pop up. I think this is a great time. Yes, this is a great time, new moon. If you are seeking this in your life, like positive, flowing, abundant relationships, the universe is basically saying here, make a wish, aka set that intention and allow it. Like, put that in your journal, put that in your wish list today as you do your new moon and Aries homework. It's very well received right now. I really see you, as we progress into spring, having these very beautifully abundant connections. And it's actually really awesome to receive this, because a couple days ago, for those of you who caught my Instagram live kind of like supporter response video where I talked about a couple topics that you all requested, one of them was specifically new connections and soul family, and the other one was new beginnings. Putting this together, I think y'all are really getting the soul family, soul tribe, especially with this 2 of Cups and 10 of Cups. You know, putting all this together, these are a lot of cups. I'm seeing a lot of beautiful relationships, abundant connections. I really feel like your call for your soul tribe, your soul family, as well as intimate relationships, if that's what you're seeking, the universe is hearing it, receiving it loud and clear, and letting you know that your wishes are soon to be fulfilled. Just keep doing your healing work and creating that space and shining your bright, authentic diamond self. Because look, we have it there and we also have it here. Be that diamond, be that beautiful shining star that you are. Stand in your light. Yeah, that's really awesome. Even the walk away, even though they're walking away, they're radiating radiating positive yellow light. I know it's kind of hard to see on this camera, I apologize, but this person is glowing, let me tell you. Whew. All right, y'all. Pardon me if I was going a little fast. I was just downloading so much. Make sure you all are speaking your truth and expressing yourselves. I'm feeling some stuff in my throat chakra again. That's usually a sign that we need to make sure we're really expressing love, letting things out there. So really make sure that for this new moon in Aries, like, externalize your desires, externalize your intentions. I say that to mean, like, if it's journaling, journal. If it's painting, paint. If it's singing, podcasting, record. Like, whatever medium you need to do to let out these intentions, these wishes, and your authentic truth, please do it. Your throat chakra is begging for it. I pulled some cards earlier today for myself for my earlier meditation, and one of them that was revealing itself was the throat chakra as well, which is telling me to keep making sure I'm speaking my truth, sharing these downloads with you all, creating this content, going online, perfecting my craft and my gift. And I need to keep encouraging others to do that. Like, our throat chakras are being so prodded right now by the universe. Those of us who really can and are holding the frequency and vibration of unconditional love, we've got to keep holding it down and vibrating it out, sharing it with the world around us. Whew. All right, y'all. So now we're going to do a quick clarification on walking away. We'll see if Spirit gives me 2 cards or not, to keep it moving, because I don't want to take it too long. But I'm thanking you all so much for hanging in there. I love y'all, all of the support. I hope you appreciate the depth of the content. I know it's always a battle between brevity and depth and clarity. So all y'all who are supporting me, thank you so much. Thinking about also trying to do a race to 100 subscribers, maybe a contest of some sort. So yeah, let me know what you think about that during the comments below. Alright, let's see what Spirit has to say about walking away, or is it that clear cut? So interesting, this reading. Alright, Spirit. Anything for this part? Alright, let's see what we got. Ooh, way too many. Alright, that was about to be a whole reading in and of itself. Can't be having that. Alright, I'll do another shuffle, and then if it doesn't pop out, I'll do a draw. Usually when this happens, it's like Spirit's like, no, we're gonna get just the right card. We want to be really on this for you right now. We gotta shake it up. There we go. Oh wow, and it flew over there. Ooh, Knight of Pentacles. Okay, excellent. Right on top of walking away. I love it. Let's see if we can get one more, please. And thank you, Spirit. One more for card 27, walking away. How can we define what are the subscribers walking away from? What are my subscribers and watchers walking away from? Please and thank you, Spirit. Oh, wow, we got 2. Wow, everybody wants 3. Oh, and we got a reverse. Okay. So, put them right here. Do that for y'all to separate. So, first card out, we had the Knight of Pentacles over here, okay? Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. I see. And then we have 2 of Swords reversed. 2 of Swords reversed. Okay? So what I got right off the bat when I saw Knight of Pentacles, from what I've heard and learned, the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the tarot deck. When I hear about the Knight of Pentacles, it's usually about making sure that we're setting plans and we are taking consistent steps moving forward. It's sometimes it could feel like a slow and steady energy. It's stable, it's consistent. It's kind of, you know, the knight already planted the seed and they're just tending to it consistently, waiting and allowing the time it takes for the blossoming to occur. This is a real divine timing oriented energy. So it's not like fast moving or rushed like the Knight of Swords or Knight of Wands kind of be. This is really taking their time. You can, even the way this character looks, like what's coming to me is there's a lot of green in this card, which is giving the abundance and fertility, right? Blue with also some healing, throat chakra. But this person reminds me of a soccer player, like that pentacle just looks like a soccer ball or something. So I'm kind of thinking about like, imagine if this knight is doing like, I don't know, soccer drills or something, and they're holding this ball. They're kind of lining themselves up, kind of like sussing out the scene and then waiting to make the right shot. So they're kind of analyzing, studying, planning how they're going to strike. So there's that plan energy. So, but all of that, you know, getting things in order, aligning things, creating that stability and foundation, that's still action. That's still forward movement. Although we're so used to always considering the shot to be, you know, the action, the dynamic part, there's so much pre-work that goes into it. There's so much planning behind that execution. So right now, I believe you are being called, as you walk away and figure out what you're stepping towards, set some good plans, build a strong foundation, be mindful about what is your end goal. Like, where do you really want to end up? What are you seeking to manifest? What do you want to achieve? And be consistent, be diligent with your efforts. Don't look for a quick fix. Like, don't try and force it or take shortcuts. I feel like this is a bit of a long haul. Y'all are going on a new journey, a new chapter. Don't expect everything to pan out, you know, right overnight. However, I do think you can enjoy the journey, especially view it like a game. View it like a sport. View it like an enjoyable activity. You are improving over time. Check your progress. So what if, like, you missed the first kick, you know, the second kick, whatever. You're getting better and better. Give yourself that grace and that praise. It's really important right now as you embark on this new phase of life, because a lot of things are going to reveal themselves to you step by step. Especially during this time with all this fear and anxiety affecting everyone. Like, it's taking a lot more, I want to say, intentional effort for us to connect with our gut, with our instincts, with our intuition, and to kind of see beyond the fear right in front of us. So keep focused, keep your eyes on the prize. This is further emphasized, by the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords to me is all about, this is about cutting through any and all BS, cutting through the illusions, not letting anyone, you know, hide anything or pull anything over on you. No one's gonna, like, basically your mind is so sharp, you are so brilliant, you are so analytical that nobody can really get past your defenses if they should dare try, or nothing is escaping your critical gaze. The Queen of Swords, I love it because she has this hand like raised up that's kind of like waving forward, or waving to somebody, I should say, kind of like more or less acknowledging, greeting them. But the sword is there in plain sight. In this deck, it is raised down, so it's not like, you know, super intimidating per se, but it's still present, letting you know, like, if you try her, she will cut you. She will cut through any and all BS. So I find that some of y'all are really adopting the combination of the Queen of Swords and Knight of Pentacles energy, where you are using your mind, being logical, setting a crystal clear plan, really doing your best to not be overruled by your emotions or overruled by your passions. Like, you have mental clarity, peace, calm, or you are trying to leverage that. And then you're setting very down-to-earth, practical, step-by-step plans, goals, initiatives on how to move forward. And I feel as though if you're not in that yet, you are transitioning into that energy. Because, so Two of Swords is kind of a card upright that is associated with indecision. I know in this deck it's very minimal, right? But in the traditional tarot, the Two of Swords, you see somebody who's sitting down with two swords up, you know, crisscross with their arms in an X formation. They have a blindfold on. So they're holding up these two swords across their chest. And it's kind of like they have their guard up, but they're going inward because their blindfold is on. And they're trying to figure out which way to go, you know, which way to be, which path to take. Sometimes it could represent being overcome by the mind in a state of anxiety, fear, or doubt that's making the decision harder. But on the positive or the higher vibration reading of that card, I view it as the invitation that if we are so overracked with thoughts, don't know which way to go, we need to quiet the mind, silence it. So put on the blindfold and really tap in, go into a state of meditation, connecting with our highest self, reviewing things from the perspective of spirit, or at the very least from a place of calmness and stillness, and then letting that guide us towards our truth and the best path forward. So what I'm getting with this playing off of each other is that, especially because this is reversed, I feel as though you are moving out of the indecisive energy soon, or this new moon period can help get you out of it. What you want to do is be bold with your plans, with your intentions, with your goals, and really bring it down to earth. Obviously, you can't plan out every single next step. There's going to be a point where it's like, okay, I have to just, now that I have this plan up to here, I need to execute, review my results, and let the rest of the map develop. Yes, that's a huge part of it. So plan what you can, i.e. map out or list out the options and the actions you can take, especially your daily practices and habits, to manifest your dreams and make them come true. You're getting to the point where if this was the blindfold on, she has the blindfold off. Go after what you want. You're being heavily encouraged to do that. And I feel like you're going to have so many allies, seen and unseen here, but especially seen, coming into your life to really help you navigate this journey and walk forward in confidence, in faith, and in love. All right, so now that we have that, let's do, as we come to the close, I want to use the Les Vampires Oracle deck because I want to do a little bit of shadow illumination. So this is Lucy Cavendish. We're going to take one vampire card just to really see what's beneath the surface, what's in that dark moon shadow element and energy that could really help us with our healing so that we can break free. Faith, perfect. Boom. We have the card of faith. This is a 36, another 9. All right. Pardon the blurriness. So faith, trust, unwavering, confidence. This is what I've been talking about. So, this is pretty clear. The 9 energy has come up at least twice in this reading, so y'all are definitely closing out a cycle and period. And now that you are walking away, you're taking a leap of faith. It's time for you to walk forward in faith, to follow your heart, follow the light, follow where spirit, your highest self, superior self, God, goddess, divinity, whatever you want to call it, that niggling feeling inside your gut that keeps telling you do this, do that, your intuition that's whispering in your ear. Follow it forward. Hey y'all, this is Dil Divine here. Just wanted to let you know really fast that the video kind of jumps at this point. When I was recording it, for whatever reason, it cut off when I was describing the last card and then resumed recording a couple seconds later. So if you're noticing a chop or a jump, you're not. It's wide open. There's a key right there to unlock it. There's the faith even burning in the higher heart that's leading up to the throat chakra. So expressing yourself, your creativity, letting love flow to and through you, coming up and out of you into the world, manifesting these beautiful creations. I'm seeing, I'm feeling so much energy. And look at this. This is like a soft strength too. Here she is. She's just like chilling with her heart wide open, vulnerable and open sight, but her faith keeps her so strong and protected. So this is, especially because it's coming out coincidentally over here with the emotions and with these cups I read earlier, you all are being upgraded and encouraged and up-leveled to really be more confident in being vulnerable, showing the world your bountiful, beautiful emotions, your loving heart, your full, authentic self, and have faith that you are divinely protected. Have faith that you are worthy of all the abundance and love that you are generating and putting out there. Have faith that should you be operating from your highest truth and highest, most creative, joyous, grateful self, you will be protected. Like, this is to encourage you to literally shine your light, shine your heart space, like step out, come out of the closet, and be who you are. Share your talents, share your gifts. Like, you are badass, you are beautiful. Like, people want to love you, people want to work with you, people want to experience your uniqueness and what you have to share. I just love this way this whole column just spun out. That's beautiful. Yeah, I don't even really need to riff too much more on that. That's pretty cut and dry. So if you are feeling any type of doubtful, it's like, put that energy towards faith. Have faith that this these intentions, these things that you are seeking, they are seeking you, and they're going to manifest beautifully. All right, lastly, we're going to get a Starseed oracle. Let's see here. We're going to have a Starseed oracle to close us out. What do our Starseed ancestors, allies from beyond the stars have to say from us? Or say to us, I should say. Please and thank you, Spirit. Dear Starseed ancestors, what message for the general collective do we have today? Please and thank you. What message may I please deliver unto the collective for this new moon in Aries? Please and thank you. Yes, okay. So for this one, we got wait. So our Starseed family is telling us to wait. It's not yet time. Things are being woven. So this is important for the sake of patience. So essentially what I'm getting over here, and it's interesting because this came out on this side, I feel like it's all really flowing together, is saying, okay, now you're making some decisions, you're moving beyond the gate, you are moving forward on your chapter, but like I said, you're putting a lot of time here to plan your steps, start setting benchmarks, really mapping out your goals and intentions and taking like step by step, not rushing it. With this weight energy, I'm seeing that energy and that intention is really amplified to go with the flow, not force the flow. Don't rush. The universe is aligning things in perfect order so that you go through the portal when the moment is right. And you'll know when it's right. This is a new moon, so it makes sense. Like, we're setting the intentions. We're putting the energy. We're taking the daily steps in action towards our goal, but it's not just manifesting overnight. We're not going to force it. We're not going to rush it. And that's probably why you're also being called to have faith, right? Have faith in the process. Enjoy your journey. Understand that everything is unfolding in divine timing. Allow time for these relationships to come into the right formation in place so that everything flows together. This energy creates that perfect diamond, geometric, strong shape. Exchanging of energies. It's all coming together. It's being interwoven. Y'all just really got to make sure you're taking your blindfolds off, create and hold space for your meditation, tapping into yourself, set your plans, set your goals, go for it, allow the universe to bless you, and yeah, just don't give up hope, don't give up faith. This is an amazing creative time right now, or at least a lot of creative energies around this new moon. So by the time we get to the full moon, I'm really excited to see what y'all manifestations are. This is great. All right, well, let's not belabor the point anymore. Thank you all again so much for tuning into Abundant Insights for our new moon in Aries reading. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. If you are interested in a personal reading, like I said, check out the description box down below for my contact information and details. I look forward to serving you all again soon. Thank you so much, kitties. I love you, and may you have a blessed new moon, and report back on your intentions in the comments when the timing hits. All right, take care.